Langley rồi mới tới Surrey hả?
Còn một chỗ nữa nếu muốn. Còn một chỗ nữa. Ai ngồi bên này còn một chỗ.
Vơ này. Cái bếp gần cô vơ chạy bằng điện này. Đó, chạy bằng dây điện á.
Ok, mình còn 400 thước nữa mình.
cover
All right. Yeah, that's right. From the beautiful Crow's Nest as we get it ready to depart beautiful Vancouver. Now soon I will begin a scenic narration during our sail away from Vancouver this afternoon. Now the best scenic position on board is the very front of the ship or the bow of the ship. Now to get there, you would go to deck forward, go through the Mondrian Lounge, and on the starboard side or the right-hand side, walk through the double doors, then towards the watertight doors, step over, and that will take you right to the bow of the ship or the very front of the vessel. Now please observe safety, as safety is priority. Always keep both feet on the ground, no standing in any article. For those, your location guide, Kainoa, coming to you from the beautiful Crow's Nest. All right, everybody, welcome on board. Again, Kainoa, your location guide, coming to you from the Crow's Nest as we pull away from beautiful Canada Place. And as we do, wave to all the people on shore who won't be joining us this fabulous week as we leave this afternoon as we head north to Alaska. So there's plenty to experience these 7 days coming. Now, Alaska is a great place, and in the upcoming days, you will experience the beauty of this Insight Passage as we leave this afternoon. The beauty of British Columbia, the eastern shores of Vancouver Island, the Haida Gwaii, and the early Sunday morning, of course, on Sunday, Wales, teeming waters of the Insight Passage, and of course, later the Alexander Archipelago, which is the panhandle of Alaska. This evening, of course, as we depart the beautiful city of Vancouver, named for Captain George Vancouver, who went searching for the infamous Northwest Passage in 1779. Now, Vancouver is the 8th largest city in Canada with a population of 603,000. Her metro area, coming up soon, is the beautiful Stanley Park. The same Stanley as the famous Stanley Cup, which will be coming up on the port-hand side. Now, connecting Stanley Park to North and West Vancouver, of course, is the beautiful Lions Gate. And as we depart the beautiful Vancouver area, you can see the shipping, which is a big business here in Vancouver, looking all the way towards, this is all part of British Columbia, and although Vancouver may appear to be the capital city, it is not. The capital of beautiful British Columbia would be the beautiful city of Victoria, located on beautiful Vancouver Island. Now, most of the population in British Columbia, almost over half, lives within the metropolitan area. About 4 million people live in beautiful British Columbia, which goes all the way north. And of course, it was north as the north part of Skagway, and of course, it reaches the beautiful Yukon territory. Now, coming up, of course, directly in front of the vessel is, of course, the North Vancouver and West Vancouver area. These are all beautiful neighborhoods. A really beautiful Lion Gate Bridge coming up. And of course, also on the port side, you see the beautiful skyline of Vancouver. Its tallest building, roughly about 700 feet in height. And of course, adjacent to all of that skyscrapers is beautiful Stanley Park. It is one of the largest parks in North America. And again, named the same man who brought to us the famous Stanley Cup, this famous Stanley Park. And coming up in front of us, of course, the famous Lion Gate Bridge. The Lion Gate Bridge opened up in 1938, officially known as the first Narrows Bridge. It is a suspension bridge and one of the most beautiful in the Canadian neighborhood. It's a fairly high bridge. It is the height of it is about 111 meters or 364 feet. Now the span of that bridge stretches 742 meters or 1,550 feet. The load, of course, it can take up to 14.3 tons, and its clearance is 61 meters or 200 feet, just enough for cruise ships like ours to go under. The construction began in March 31st, 1937, and upwards to 70,000 vehicles go over the Lion Gates Bridge every day, and is named in reference to the mountaintops that is currently covered in clouds. There are two twin peaks, which is often referred to as the two lions.
Those are the twin peaks there.
Beautiful Lions Gate Bridge. Life, everything from humpback whales to orcas to a collection of birds to all porpoises. To always keep a lookout for wildlife as we sail through these beautiful waters. Fortunately, we cannot make appointments, so you have to be there. So spend at least an hour each day out on the open decks as we sail through these beautiful teeming waters of wildlife. The humpback whales, of course, are plentiful. The salmon is running in Alaska, so that means the bears are out. So there's plenty of opportunity for wildlife when we get into the beautiful Alaska, the state of Alaska. As we get closer and closer to the beautiful Lions Gate Bridge. Again, connecting the city of Vancouver with the city of North Vancouver and West Vancouver. The term Lions Gate refers to the pair of mountain peaks north of Vancouver, and northbound traffic on the bridge heads in that general direction. A pair of cast concrete lions designated by built by or designed by the sculptor Charles Marega were placed on either side on the south approaching the bridge in 1939, a year after the bridge was completed. As we look out to the beautiful waters. So 7 days of luxury travel as we go under the famous Lion Gate Bridge. Again, everyone waiting for the people standing and driving across the bridge as we leave them behind and as we head on this beautiful, exciting week as we head to Alaska. So here we go under the beautiful Lion Gate Bridge. We will see you 7 days from now when we return next Friday morning at around 6 a.m. All the ships out here waiting their turn to Skagway. We arrive at Skagway at 7 a.m. After Skagway, we will spend a day of scenic cruising as we venture into the beautiful Tracy Arm. That's an all-day affair. We do not port anywhere. It is simply scenic cruising. That will come on Tuesday. Wednesday, we will be, of course, in the beautiful Ketchikan City, and we're there from 10 in the morning to 6 at night. And then on Thursday, we will spend another day at sea as we travel down the Insight Passage. And Friday, of course, we'll return. 7 days goes by very quickly, my friends. So enjoy yourselves. Do things you normally don't do at home. Because today is a special day. Starting now, your life is going to change. And you're about to collect beautiful memories at a beautiful place. You're going to experience things new. You're going to meet friends that could become great friends. There are whales to meet, dolphins who greet, and birds made out of dreams.
Oh, here it is.
Also, some great things going on the ship. Also, some really nice views. Also, some different entertainment. If you don't like one thing, you can go down the hall and something else. I'm going to start off with a couple songs and we'll tell you a little bit more about what's going on the wonderful thing that's a lot of Canadians, we have
I'm gonna try this.
Quý hành thích chưa xuống rồi. Biết anh em biết hết là tùy mỗi người có quyết định hoặc quyết định. Tùy mỗi người quyết định thích.
Bây giờ là cái cách coi menu là vậy đó. Ở bên này á là luôn luôn ngày nào cũng có. Còn cái special of the day là bên này.
I'm doing a fumes in my head.
Which one is your easiest one?
Con là gặp nhiều châu đi.
Con gói